Here we go. Everyone, welcome to Like a Late Night. Please talk about games, stuff that really matters to us. Blah, 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 blah. So make sure you sit back, relax, and lag in the late night.
Oh my god.
Episode, this is recorded...
Best intro ever.
This is recorded, episode 30 recorded live on February 20th, 2012. My name is Wolf21. We got Lucklin.
Hey guys!
The Grim Gary.
Hello.
Dan Durrell of Ages, Dan021.
I'm still eating.
Who's still eating. And the birthday girl, Shizzy.
Shizzy.
Birthday!
Or Shalena. I think she possibly dropped.
All right, on the count of three. Ready? Here we go. Ready? On the count of three. I think we can't do this, but we can do it anyways. But we're going to try to do it without being copyrighted. Okay, here we go. How do we do
Birthday
this?
happy to you.
Did she drop?
To you.
And-
Birthday happy to
Happy
you.
to you.
Birthday happy
to
to
you.
Shizzy. Birthday happy to you. Yay! There you go.
That was the lamest
swirling.
scream.
Aw, thank you.
Darn it. Happy birthday, Shalana.
Cool. All right, yeah. So don't worry about the doc. We'll guide you through it. So yeah, we have our special guest is Shalena, who is an amazing fan, friend, mod, long time everything for
Awesome.
for all around awesome person from the very start. Like it's
Like
crazy.
the very start, like the very beginning. Like, woo! When the meteor hit the Earth. No, the beginning. At the beginning.
At the beginning. So
You guys are just so awesome.
Since
So
the
we were
first
honored.
amino acids came together.
So we're honored to have you here this evening with us.
Thank you.
Okay, what do we got in here? Birthdays. It's also Chris W2K25K. Birthday also.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Made it
Happy
another
birthday,
year.
Chris. Happy birthday to you. Watch this. Here's my
And-
commercial. Happy birthday. You ready? Happy birthday, Chris. We love you. Watch.
Blood of
From
Jesus.
the bottom of our mouth.
From the bottom of our hearts, we wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Didn't even have a drink yet.
And I don't know if he's here tonight, but Hammerfell, one of our moderators, it was just his birthday the other day as well.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. Happy birthday to you too.
Oh, wonderful
Happy
birthdays in February.
Everybody.
I think he's in
Epic
here.
February for the win.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's pretty sweet.
It was very sweet.
See, that makes them May conceptions. So.
Because that's what happened in May.
There's that
I
math
don't know.
again.
If somebody was getting out of school,
The math.
oh, the prom.
Because you know that's what he was doing in his head. It's okay. Done. Okay.
Carry that.
Done. Math.
Is any
again.
other any holidays around there that can
It
possibly
was the prom.
prom?
Oh yeah, and my boy Algo's girlfriend. Actually, no, I'm not girlfriend. His wife, Elizabeth. She just turned 24.
Oh, nice.
24 years young. Yeah, I
Young.
think they're a girlfriend because
It's
they look
it's
so
all,
young.
It's all young.
Like Algo looks like a little kid, but he's not a little kid.
Why is the countdown
He's
timer
cute.
still there? It's
Grab
for
his
the it's for the next one.
cheeks like, come here, Algo. I love you. You're so cute.
Prom babies.
What's with all the hats? Well, for me, it's cold in here. It's freezing. I don't know about the rest of the guys.
Oh, hold on. We got some new people that are being added to the list. No one else, since we are too cool. That hobo with the shotgun, the little clown from that old fair, Mommy, Jackie Chan, Little Jimmy and his magic beans, Larry the talking toaster, Sally the smelly pie.
Oh,
Wow.
smelly pie sap.
I decided since we were alone, might as well like add some quality guests and stuff. So
That's quite a list. I'm pretty sure if we had all those people on video, that the system probably wouldn't crash. All right, our main topic for today is top games of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. How would you define a top of the line game? Sales, fan base, good reviews, personal experience, commercial availability.
Longevity.
Of course.
yep.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longevity.
Longevity. I mean, that's a successful game. You know,
But
a game that.
But is
like,
that a personal experience?
No, I mean look at a lot of the games out there that are like 7 years, 8 years old. I mean even older than that. Like there's a lot of games that are being played today still. That and what I find interesting is that the whole retro era, it's all retro now. It's all coming back to us again.
Yeah.
It's like coming back around, and I think that's pretty cool because you know the games that we grew up with back in the day, and then you see the newer games that come out today, and to me it's just the style. I don't know. I feel it's longevity. I'm just gonna say that. Done.
I agree.
But look, what do you think creates that longevity in most cases?
Okay, that's a great question. One of the biggest things that creates longevity in a lot of different games, I feel, is modding. Modding is a huge, huge part of the longevity of certain games. So,
Yep, I could agree with that.
That
Because
is the style of play. I mean,
that too. Yeah.
a lot of times it's always some concept is taken from something else. Like the style.
Yeah.
It's a style of play.
Well,
Yeah,
that
when I-
you know,
when I
that's when like the,
Maybe like avatar building also, like leveling and playing with your friends. That's usually like
personalization.
Yeah, personalization. Well, that's to get you
Personalization's a good
definitely to
one.
get you trapped into a game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, just like any MMOs, there's always going to be some genre where everyone sticks to it for a very long time. Like WoW.
Well, they get you emotionally hooked either on the. They don't see. That's the funny thing with MMOs is you can get How do I say it? Like emotionally hooked on a character, meaning that that character grows with you, and as you play it, and you dump so much freaking time into it that you got the cool looking armor and the sword, and then that's it, and then it's done. But you're emotionally hooked on that character, and I think that and being a part of a guild and being a part of something bigger with like an online family. I know that sounds so weird, but it's not
The
weird this
social
day and
aspect of it,
age at
definitely.
all. It's
Yeah.
huge.
So multiplayer plays a big part of that.
Yeah, I mean you can play the same game over and over if you're still having fun with your friends. But if you would be playing alone, most of the time you're just gonna go like, I don't feel like it. But it's just spending time with your friends. You don't really care about like the story or something like that. It's just you just want to play a good game with your friends. That's why I like all the shooter games are going like so well, and people are playing them for like, a long time online.
All right, what do you think about this? Lachlan, since you've been playing WoW for or you and Gare, and all of you playing WoW for the longest time. Think about this. Would you play WoW if it was strictly single player?
No,
Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably not. And that does bring back what was just said, the social aspect of it.
All right, what makes the difference between that and Skyrim?
I don't play
Um,
Skyrim.
I would say exploration, because like in bigger games like MMOs, quest lines, pretty much in MMOs it's always the same. You can't really find like I don't know, secret passage or like hidden caves and stuff. It's all on your map. It's all like
But
you're supposed to go
Dan-
there. You're supposed to do this. There's no real freedom like in MMOs. It's more like
Hold,
you play
but
with your
hold on,
friends.
Dan. Wait a minute, because you know as well as I know this. How many times in WoW have you ran an instance or a dungeon? How many times? How many times? Just a specific dungeon. Hundreds of times,
You
maybe.
mean by
right?
you mean by myself or alone? Like
No. With your friends, with a group where you go in there and you gear people
that's
out,
exactly what
or
I'm
you
saying.
farm
Like
dungeon
you can exactly do the same thing if you play with your
over
friends.
and over and over,
But if
and
you're
it doesn't get boring because you're with your
That's it.
friends.
That's it.
Yep.
If you the difference in Skyrim is you wouldn't be like going to the same cave, clearing the cave, clearing the cave, clearing the cave. If it was only for experience, it would be boring. But
It would
since
be
you
really.
like Red Dead Redemption, that was one of the weakness of the game online. You only had like six or seven spots you could attack with your friends. You would attack them with your friends. It was still fun. But if you were playing alone just to build your character up and get like new guns, you would, I don't know, I would get bored very quick. So it's really,
Yeah, see,
But
it's
I
really
mean-
the portion of playing with your friends that is the most
I mean,
important thing.
it's
It
still
really
kind
is.
of an unfair question. Would I play WoW if there were no other people? Because WoW was designed to support
Specifically for that.
that type of play,
Mhm.
whereas Skyrim supports a single player experience. You don't go through the dungeon multiple times to an attempt to get different results
Well,
out of it.
You know what, Gary? Maybe look at it this way. I don't know if any of you guys played Fable 3, but
Yeah.
was it a better experience playing with your friend or by yourself? I would say that's the kind of game single player was better. It was just fun, and you were like more into like the story and stuff. That playing with your friends was always like weird. I mean, the option was there, but no one was really using it that much. I don't know. The game needs it needs to be built around the fact that you're going to be playing with your friends from the day one, and that's where how I think like the big games like WoW and all the MMOs, the way they are built, like you can endure having to go to the same place over and over again since you're playing with your friends, and it's just fun. It's just spending time with them.
Okay, based on everyone here, what do you think the best game that you've played has the best replay value? We'll go through everyone.
Go with Shizzy first.
Game that I played?
Yeah. What game do you?
Final Fantasy 3.
Final Fantasy 3?
Yeah.
I have to say, up to now, it's WoW for me. There's not a single game I've played for like 6 years, except WoW.
Mm-hmm. Gary?
I don't play games anymore.
You just do the artwork for him?
I think the best experiences I've had in games were like story-driven games like Mass Effect.
Best replay value.
What's that?
Best replay value.
Best replay value? Oh, Neverwinter Nights. And that was mainly because of the modding.
Mm-hmm.
The being able to do different things.
Different experience.
Lachlan.
I don't think WoW has a replay value. I'm honest. I'm going to be honest. That's how I feel. I feel that when I'm urged or when I'm like drawn to go back to World of Warcraft, it's either when they have another expansion, and then I'll play it until it just once again I start feeling the same. It's almost like It's almost like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like playing the same thing over and over again with a different skin on it or just different things happening, and your mind doesn't really care about it at that point. Like when you play MMOs a lot, you get to a point where you're paying for this game and you feel kind of like, okay, I'm paying for this game, I need to play it. And so I start playing it and I get back into it again, but then I see the next shiny thing over here and I kind of leave and go over to that one. And I mean, that's how it is with me and MMOs. I want to say the game that I've played the most and it's had the most extreme replay value so far, and that I've played consistently for the last year and a half, is Minecraft. Yeah. That honestly, I can say that game has the biggest replay value of any game I've played because of the customization and the different things that I can do if I want to do. Yeah. So, like if I want to just go exploring, I can explore. If I want to go build something, I can build something. If I want to go mess with redstone, I can mess with redstone. If I want to, hang out with my friends, I can hang out with my friends. I really feel that Minecraft has a huge replay value.
Yeah. What I mean, what I mean by replay value with World of Warcraft was more when you build, you build one character and you're done. You get to level, maybe back then was level 60. And you're done with your, let's say, your druid, you would go back and build your mage, and you would go back and you build your warrior. It's always the same quest, always the same faction. But some people just build one or two characters and that's it. Like for myself, I had all the characters maxed out just because I don't know, I just like leveling in that game, like running around with your friends and just like getting new skills and stuff. But overall, that's what I'm saying. I don't think, to be very honest, it's like, unless Minecraft will receive huge updates, but if I step back and I look at it, in 5 years from now, would I be playing Minecraft? Probably not. Maybe Minecraft 2. I would so wish that Minecraft 2 would be announced. But I think that's what I'm saying. It's if more people would be playing, I don't know, massively together in Minecraft, maybe then my idea of the game could change. But most of my games were playing single player, because I don't count recording episode as playing just for fun. You have a goal and you're showing stuff to people.
Well, Minecraft is an interesting play because that's just the start. Mm-hmm. I'll say this like I said before in past episodes, is Minecraft is like Half-Life. It's the start. It's a pinnacle of a movement that's gonna make a whole different genre of games. It's gonna the next mod from Minecraft is gonna be like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, I if somebody takes it to the right step, which I think somebody will do, it's gonna be that. I mean, guaranteed. Somebody's gonna step up and it's gonna be like.
Or Wolf, there's
Yeah.
going to be other games that are going to learn from Minecraft. Like, we know it's coming out real soon here.
Oh, yeah.
And
Cube
it's
World.
going to put in things exactly. Cube World is going to be sick. So there are
Uh-huh.
going to be other games that are going
Exactly.
to learn from Minecraft and implement things that Minecraft should have implemented.
Yeah.
That's really like the biggest thing I think like bigger companies need to learn. It's like people don't they don't always want the nicest graphic. They don't want like the most violent game or something. Sometimes like just like a laid back game like this where it's casual, it's fun. You don't have to actually like think too hard, except if you're doing Redstone. But I mean, it's kind of cool like seeing that people are moving towards that kind of game where you're just playing for fun and it feels like a game again, instead of just like a freaking movie that you have to take part or
Yeah.
you know.
Definitely. Yeah. Cube World is definitely going to be another eye opener. As far as playability wise, I mean, it's implementing everything Minecraft should have done before. And that's basically what it's doing. That's from what I've seen from all the different videos and everything.
Chancellor said that user-generated content is the future.
I agree.
In my opinion, but didn't really work for Second Life. didn't.
Style-
I mean,
the
yes and
style
no.
of
Yes
game.
and no. Second Life
There's-
still has its
there's a-
gigantic community.
it has a very
So,
Yeah.
loyal fan base, but it doesn't really open itself up to new people who want to get in. It's kind of closed itself off to the newcomer.
well, maybe because they use horrible technology. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just throw that out there.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but sometimes like when a big game like that actually opens up, that's where your most loyal or like bigger subscriber base actually move on. I mean, like World of Warcraft back then like was very hard, wasn't casual at all, and it's like the way, I don't know if you saw like how like the skill system will work, where you only have like some very very little specification, like every 10 level you'll be choosing one skill. I mean, other people are like just like saying that it's way way too different from where they came from. So I think like the game should be open and like to actually make other people join it, but it should be always option. Like, do you want the game to actually like help you like choosing your skills or stuff like that, or for people who don't really want to invest too much time in it, but there should always be like a lot of customization for people who are a bit more hardcore or just like more interested in learning it.
I think the biggest replay value games for me wise, since I'll end up being last, Minecraft definitely, and just I don't know. It's always I can always go back to the classic games and never get tired of them. It's like the Legend of Zeldas, the Mario's, the games that I grew up with. I mean, most of us grew up with. Recently, like I've never put almost 80 hours into a game like Binding of Isaac. It's just that style of gameplay where it's completely random every single time. And then definitely Minecraft. Minecraft's definitely going to be probably one of the longest ones. I can see.
You know, it's like in Minecraft, you're never done. But in the Binding of Isaac, it's really like replay value, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, because you know the game, you know you need to get some items, you go like in different levels, but it's always the same levels. They just mix it up and stuff. So it's really like replay value. And it's really hard to say, or just to actually like judge a game like for its replay value if it's a MMO or a big game where it never ends like Minecraft, basically. But overall, it's the amount of time you're going to play with that matters. So yeah.
But I think Binding of Isaac's a real special case because while it has that kind of replay thing going on, it also has a ton of things that can happen to your character along the way. Aside from using different characters too. So I mean, like when I was watching Wolf like a couple of weeks ago, and I think you were still playing Lilith, and all of a sudden you made a deal with the devil, and you had these horns, and you were just blah, blah, blowing everything up with this black beam of doom. I thought that was really cool. That gave me like great ideas for for a game, not to copy it, but to use that same kind of
Yeah, they'll do
feel where you can change your character based on your
all the different items you can get.
choices.
Yeah, it's just the amount of different like loadouts, items you can get that transforms you, power ups versus power downs, and like homing stuff and going through stuff and stuff like that. It's really like every single time I've played it, I don't think I've ever gotten the same thing twice. Out of every single time I've played it.
But you gotta save up your pennies.
Yes, definitely. And Gary, you're stuck.
If I can rely.
Am I stuck? My camera has been like weird all.
Looks like you're thinking, contemplating life.
I am a thinking man.
You're almost like Dan. You're almost
right.
positioned exactly like Dan.
You guys are gonna see lipless Lou, Lou Ellen.
Oh God.
Omega Pirate, I agree with you. You know, it's almost like, because Wolf was saying how he plays the Mario and the Zelda. You know, that's more of a nostalgic thing. You know, you grew up with that, and you kind of it was a part of your life.
Yeah.
But you're right. When I hear music from a game that I really liked, I mean, I really want to go play it again. I'm like, oh, I want to go play that game again. Anytime I do that, anytime I hear some music, I'm thinking, ooh, I'm gonna go find that somewhere and play it. So right. Shut up, Gary. Now let's go play Mario Brothers.
Say that. Or like Castlevania. Another one. It's just, yeah, definitely the classic ones. It's awesome. Okay. What game stands out in the last year or two for you?
Oh, I don't know.
Everyone doesn't know.
I know. I was just waiting for somebody else to talk first.
Year or two, Minecraft. Of course.
It's funny too because
Dan,
what's
you're
funny
muted.
is I'm back playing Minecraft, but I was so anxious for Star Wars to come out, and guess what? I haven't played it this whole month because I've been making videos on Minecraft. That's why.
You back with us, Dan?
Dan's, you're muted. No, you're muted.
We can't hear you. It's like, oh no!
All right, that's right.
There you go. What's up, Dan? Welcome back.
Dan looks cold too.
Because I got up to actually get my camera fixed because I couldn't turn it on. Probably like, anyways. I mean, yeah, we could always go with Minecraft. Like, what games stand out last year? Of course,
Yeah,
Minecraft.
last
But
year too.
if you want to say some other titles, I would say I was really impressed with Skyrim, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But also the Uncharted series, like on the PS3, just because like all the cinematics are so amazing in that game. It's I think there's a lot of cool game that came out last year, but the one that will always be like the winner in my heart is like it's Minecraft for sure.
Yeah. What do you think, Shizzy?
Skyrim. And
What'd you say?
also,
What was that?
Skyrim.
Skyrim?
Oh, Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
I heard Derp. I was like,
Minecraft.
huh?
Derp.
New game called Derp. Derp.
That'd be awesome.
I just, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I don't.
I hate Dan because his hair grows so fast.
My what?
Your hair.
It grows so
My hair.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
His lovely Canadian locks.
Still maybe 2 or 3 inch, and then I'm gonna get it cut and give it
It's just
to.
even braided.
Nah,
You guys
Grade
hear-
it? Nice.
you hear
I
what's with
don't. I
his
don't
hair?
grow them for myself. So.
Tell them what you do with your hair when you get it cut.
It's just a cool place that where I go get my hair cut. They just like gather the hair and they send it to a place where they can actually make wigs for people who have cancer. So I decided I would at least do it 3 times because my niece had cancer. So this is the last time I'm gonna do it. Also, it's I'm kind of lucky. Like even if I get like more than 25 years old, I don't have any white hair, silver
was
hair.
that?
So
Mr.
I can still do it
RuneScape?
one last time. So.
Mr. RuneScaping, Minecraft did not change the world of gaming, sir. You have never played Xbox games. They're way better. Minecraft didn't change anything. It's just a game, nothing more than a game. God,
Where's
the
that?
game-
Where's that coming from, Wolf?
That's right.
Is that in chat?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll copy and paste it.
All right.
I mean, it's
Minecraft did not change the world of gaming. Both it did. changed
did.
it more than you think it did. How old are you, Mr. RuneScape? Just curious. You're like 5? Let's see.
No, but it's just like I don't know. I can understand what he means in the first part, but then like Xbox games are way better.
Yeah.
I don't see why any Xbox game would be
Yeah.
better than PC games or PS3 games because games are just games. It's like a console doesn't have anything to do with the
It's a matter of
you're
opinion.
playing. So
The game is based on its own merits, not the system it's on.
yeah, that's it. I mean, Xbox the only exclusive thing they have
doesn't-
is like what Halo. So
The funny
That's it.
thing is, it doesn't matter how much the game sold. You got to understand that in the indie game community, there's been no other video game before Minecraft that came along and did what it's done. I've been a part of the indie game community for probably more than some of you online on this stream are alive for 14 years. And I can tell you this, that Minecraft has done more for the indie game community than any other game in the history of games in the indie game community has done. So it's given people like myself who own an indie game company that doesn't really have to rely on a gigantic publisher to come in and steal everything from us to get it out there so people can see it without having a bunch of money. So you're absolutely wrong if you don't think Minecraft has changed stuff. So,
and at the same time, it says that the game that changed gaming has to be Call of Duties. I mean, Call of Duty didn't change anything because they took everything that was already existent, either from enemy territory that came from Wolfenstein, mixing with it with Counter-Strike. Everything that was added into Call of Duty was already existent. So it's just that sometimes one title, like
2 years ago, you would have Steam wasn't even promoting the indie games, and now with Terraria, Minecraft, and all these other indie games coming out, Braid, everybody's like, let's put the indie games right on the front page. They're selling. People are loving them. They've got a good price point. Lots of people are doing them. Let's sell them.
Exactly.
And that
I think
was,
also like
that was
the
a
App
big
Store,
movement.
It's a big,
like like the
huge.
smaller games, the app games from the iTunes Store. I think that's what really got people to actually investigate and look at a game that worth $2 from a different company you never heard about, but still actually take the time to check if the game is good. So I think the mentality of people are changing because we're used to buy games that we don't know the publisher. Before, you would buy a game because it was Nintendo. You would buy a game because it's a Blizzard or something like that. Like you knew the company was good, you would buy their product. But now it's not even that. It's people are looking at the game itself. The team doesn't really matter that much anymore because we're used to buy stuff like either from the high store or even from Steam. So indie games now they can actually grow, and Minecraft really opened the way for that.
Yeah. And so for all of you out there that are claiming that Call of Duty and Battlefield and all that were like the first big ones, you need to go play some Rainbow Six. You need to go play some Ghost Recon prior to the Counter-Strike stuff. Those were the real games back in the day. So I think it's funny. I mean, I'm not going to knock on Call of Duty and Battlefield. They're great games and they're built by great companies.
I did mods for those games, so it's like I did some maps back then, like for a ton of shooter games. So I've played almost all of them. It's like it's really just a collection of the best ideas from every game. I mean, that's all.
GoldenEye, good one, Face Touch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
GoldenEye was a good one. Those were the games back in the day that, were the Call of Duties and Battlefields of today.
And going on that too, the whole Quake phenomenon was the one that started putting games
Exactly.
in the pro gamer market too.
Doom
Honestly,
started it.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein,
Wolfenstein. Yeah,
Quake. You had Rainbow Six, of course. There was a Counter Strike. How many people played Counter Strike? Honestly, it's like
Everybody
downloaded the
everybody was playing it.
The Counter Strike mod. Who played the actual Counter Strike mod? Not Counter Strike when it was sucked up by Valve. No, Counter Strike, the mod.
Mm-hmm.
Played it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I played it.
Way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like in 10 years from now, it's probably not even be like Call of Duty anymore. I mean, like it's always changing every X amount of years. It's like the biggest titles that we have right now could easily just look at again, we're gonna go back to WoW, but I mean, right now it's the biggest MMO. The biggest shooters are maybe Call of Duties, but I mean,
yeah, they are.
Doesn't mean it's gonna stay like that for long. You just need a couple of more ideas add to the game, and they're gonna lose their market fast.
Yeah, Battlefield was was a step in the right direction to try to take over. Not it's gonna take a while for something to take over the Call of Duty franchise because they're so big. But if they keep coming out with the same crap over and over again,
Except
Exactly.
changing the map, yeah.
Exactly. See,
That has been my
that's
problem
the
with
thing
it,
with-
is they have been just shooters.
You know,
All
exactly.
they've been.
if they make a game like
But
that,
I mean, it's in its own genre of game. But the thing is that you can only put so much lipstick on a pig before people start going, "Oh, that's a pig." I mean, because it's like, honestly, like when it first started out back in the day as Battlefield, like 1942 and the regular Battlefield, it was so cool, and it's really cool today too. But there's only so much that you can do before, and it's the funny thing of big studios. What big studios do, the difference between big studios and indie games is out of the box complete thinking. Big studios is take the first game that made it and make 1,000 different versions of that game and sell it, and they're going to keep selling it to the right community over and over and over again, and they're going to make their money. So they're going to keep doing it. It's not going to change as much. It's going to have a few more guns and some other cool stuff, and that's it.
and
And enjoy your shooter. With the indie
What I find-
games, you're
what
going
I-
to get a lot more than that.
What I
only one
find funny
thing
on that
is
notion... Oh, go ahead, Dave.
and I just want to say something like all the Call of Duty games and like Battlefield games, they're really cool. But I also like it's because they have been developed like right now. If you buy a Call of Duty game on a console, you cannot get like extra maps or anything like that, unless you buy a pack.
uh-huh.
Like with the future of the gaming console like coming, we're probably gonna see like custom maps or just like people starting to build their own stuff. And when they're gonna do that, I can tell you people won't invest $100 on map packs in a year for Call of Duty if they could have like as much maps or people are working on Counter-Strike or any other games. I mean, as soon as consoles will have custom maps or custom skin or custom something, it's
But
doomed.
they won't, Dan. Because
They-
of the
they will.
DRM.
When they
They
could
won't.
repackage it every year.
They won't. When they can
They won't
say-
get it for Call of Duty, but one company will probably start doing it.
Well, wait
it's-
a minute. Hold on. When we were growing up, Dan and Wolf and Gary and everybody else out here that knows what I'm talking about, mods were free. Add-ons were not like, you would buy for like Rainbow Six, it would be an expansion. It wouldn't be you could download some DRM for a little bit of money here and there. It's just more ways for them to make money. That's all. And so you really think that they're going to release modding tools? I don't think it's going to be that.
They
I think it's
come
going
out
to be
too
hard.
fast for that to
No,
really
what I'm saying, like, it's
take
not.
a hold.
I'm not saying that Call of Duty will do it, or even like Battlefield, but a smart company that want to take the lead, the first thing they do is create a community that actually like make their own stuff and just like send the game everywhere and just like make more and more, and people are gonna start buying it because like it's gonna spread. I mean, that's exactly how they did it like on PC like a couple of years ago. I mean, like when you want to take like the best guys and just like make something better than them, you need to add more stuff. It's the same with every company. You just need to give more. And right now, I can tell you the first thing people hate about Call of Duties is having to pay for every map pack, and the next one they're talking about like putting some fees. I mean, look at all the MMOs where you had to pay. Now there's free-to-play games, and now you have like Guild Wars 2 that's going to be free again. I mean, times are changing. You can,
Freedom!
I mean,
Sounds like a
it's
Montez
the same
album.
idea for 10 years and stay on top. That's
One
for
thing I
sure.
was going to say before is the one thing I really noticed between indie games and the main studio games is if an indie game tried to produce something a main game studio would doing, everybody like, "Pfft, whatever. It's when the indie game does something original and something different is the only time it seems to really sell. So, and the big game studios are never willing to experiment like that.
Yep.
But they used to.
Yeah.
When sales were attached to the number of price you would get from from shows and I'm not gonna say website because like if you go back in the N64, everybody remember that like Zelda Ocarina of Time break all the sales record because it was considered a masterpiece. Now they don't need to do like a masterpiece. It's not the same. They just need to make something that will spread fast and create a lot of money and get people to play for a long time. So just like give them a couple of new maps, or like Warcraft, give them a small expansion, 10 levels to do, and people are gonna get stuck in it. I mean, the companies
Yeah,
don't
but
want to
it's
produce
also
them.
going to make them that amount of money that they want to make to get to that next milestone too. If you have such a gigantic following, you could, like for instance, like a lot of people are complaining that the Modern Warfare or one of those. I don't play those games, but they keep getting worse and worse each time they come out. And like I said again, you can only put so much lipstick on a pig before people really start not, people start realizing what's going on. I mean, they're cool games. They look great. I mean, that's how they get them. I feel that's how they get you is they give you a game that looks just amazing, and the bullets are flying off, and you're watching the wall break in front of you, and bullets are coming through it. I mean, that's a lot of fun, but it's the same gameplay over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you like that genre, that's your genre, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just the same thing going back. Big companies will stick to something for a long time and suck it until it's dry, and then move on to something else. That's just
That's
the
how
way
they
it
killed
is.
Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
Oh God.
They did way too many titles in not
Way
enough
too
time,
fast.
and always the same thing: new tracks, new tracks, new tracks, new song, new tracks. I mean,
No, wait a minute. We added a drum set.
oh yeah, new instrument. I mean, if only one game would come out every year, maybe people would actually like, and instead of always having to buy your instrument again, because you would add that one thing on the guitar that makes you need to. Well, you didn't have to, but it was strongly suggest that you would get like the latest guitar. It's like people are not dumb at that point. I mean, like they don't want to
I
pay.
beg to differ.
No, I mean people are not dumb enough to actually buy 4 times the same game like in 1 year. I mean,
I own.
okay. Do you think like you would you buy an NHL game that comes out like 4 times a year? You would buy it the first one and
Not
that's
me,
it.
but there
That's
are
it.
people who did it, and that's why they do it.
Exactly.
I mean,
There's that. There's always those people that are going to buy it.
Yeah, that's.
yeah, but if you
like,
check
like,
now,
I,
go.
I own I own all of the Call of Duty series.
I'm not saying it's not good games at all.
No, I'm saying I enjoy playing them, but
What I'm saying is it's just like
considering what I know now, not what I know now, it's just like would I think twice about purchasing the next one unless there's a big innovation or change. I'm gonna think twice now because it's just like why can't they just have map packs based upon like they're just repackaging the same stuff over and over again.
Yep.
Like that's my big thing. Like I'm not like I'm all for Call of Duty. I love the Call of Duty series, but it's getting old now.
Yeah.
so.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't stay on top for 10 years if the thing you do is always repackaging the same thing.
Yeah, and don't underestimate the big studios either.
Mm-hmm.
They're just digging out the gold mine that is right now. Don't think that they don't have a plan
Exactly.
already.
That's what they're doing.
Don't think they already don't have a plan to sell the next biggest thing.
Yeah.
And they will pump the hell out of that when it comes.
Oh yeah.
For
They're-
time
like I
for
said,
that to
they
happen.
milk it for everything that they're going to get from it. I mean, they're playing it safe, like Largo said in the chat. They're playing it safe because right now is a really risky time for a lot of people and a lot of businesses. I mean, especially when you see stuff like Minecraft doing what it's doing and the community that it's pulling. And then other games that are going to come out and keep doing that, because what's happening with Steam too, and that's why I love Steam. Steam is awesome because they're giving the indie community that outlet to put their game out there. And the other thing is mobile games is another big one too,
Yep.
where, in the beginning, here's the funny thing, in the beginning when mobile games came out, you only saw games from companies you never heard of. Maybe you'll see some here and there, but a lot of them you never heard of. Now all of a
Yeah.
sudden, here's EA's up in the house. These guys are up in the house, and now they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger and throwing cooler things on a mobile. So it's just it's the same thing. They're just doing it, and they're playing it safe. Like Largo said, they're playing it safe. They don't want to take a risk by going for the crazy games because it might lose out, and you never know. Then you lost all your money, and I don't think they can afford to lose
But if
all
you
that
look
money.
at that, like Lachlan, it's that's how Nintendo lost the big market compared to the Sony PlayStation, like back on the PS1, PS2, because they were just playing it safe, and Sony went full steam ahead. And then the same thing happened with Microsoft. They killed Sega. Sega didn't stand a chance. They were losing too much money. They stopped producing consoles. I mean, as much as they want to play safe, you need to be aggressive and you need to be original, because there's only that much time you can repackage like the same game. So
Well, that's what I'm saying is Electronic Arts, as an example, has been around forever. The first Electronic Arts game I bought was in 1982. They've survived this long. Maybe not always under the same owners, but they have managed to survive this long. They have a plan. They don't survive without some sort of plan. They're not just going to keep releasing the same game when it's not making money. They've got something else lined up underneath. I can guarantee it.
yeah, but I don't know. I have no faith in Activision at all, and it's just because like they have failed so many times to actually move a series forward, like in the past, that it's not even funny. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a crystal ball. I can tell you what's going to be in the future.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like something needs to change in the like shooter games because I don't know.
Hey, Shalana, do you own any consoles?
PlayStation 3 and Super Nintendo.
PlayStation 3. Do you have like any Call of Duties or any first-person
No.
shooters?
I just got my PlayStation just for Christmas,
Oh, cool.
so I haven't had time.
Oh, that's pretty cool though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and get Battlefield 3.
Nice.
Shoot them up.
Yeah, that's a different style of game. I enjoy it. Whenever I go to my friend's house, I enjoy playing that. It's a lot of fun.
Which one?
Complete Battlefield 3.
Okay.
Completely different style than Call of Duty. I'll tell you that. Way different.
I
So I'm
just
doing
want
which I'm killing for.
to say real
Killing
quick, guys, if I see those squiggly lines that people have been doing lately, that go right up the chat, I'm going to ban you from the chat, like forever.
He's gonna personally do it himself.
I'm not going to time you out. I'm going to ban you, and I hope the other mods do that too. So
Yeah, I think they.
If they do what?
Yeah.
there's like this like squiggly line. I don't even
Characters.
know how
Oh
to do
yeah,
it.
yeah, those freaking annoying lines. It's just like, yeah, Ben, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Robbie, with that, bro. Totally agree with that. Activision taking over with Blizzard. Blizzard, back in the day, long time ago, when the Diablo days, in the Warcraft days, that's why everybody loved World of Warcraft. That was, because it was Blizzard. Oh, come on, camera. It was Blizzard, and, they were a great company, and they listened to everybody, and, and now it's, like someone else said in the chat, they said, do you really think, they said the reason why Minecraft has done what it's done is because the community is extremely involved in the game itself, and Notch listens to the players. Like the zombie pigment idea, they said, that came from somebody in the community, and look where it is now. And they listen to their players, and do you really think Activision and all that are really going to do that? No. That's true. Come on, camera, stop being stupid.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Well,
I just thought I was drunk
It's going to give them more money. I mean,
Again.
again.
All right,
I
so I
mean-
guess
no, go ahead.
I was just say, I guess we already covered this. That if you had to be critical of a top game's mistake, what would that game be and why? So I guess we already covered that with the Call of Duty stuff and being repetitive in that sense.
Kind of did, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm-
and I said if you had to praise a feature of a game,
I would also say like taking too much time between one title to another one. Like we were talking about Blizzard. Sadly, like Diablo 3, it took so much freaking time before we started seeing some screenshot of it, and now like videos, and now people are playing it. I mean,
That I felt was just them kind of aging the IP. I don't think they were doing anything with it for a long time.
it's the same thing. Like
Yeah.
look at StarCraft. It took too many years between the first one and the second one. World of Warcraft 2 is not even announced, and it's like it's losing market fast. I mean, they're taking so much time like to actually move on to their next game. I mean, I think it's hurting the series.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem,
Oh,
Or,
that's a good
episode,
one.
little too
episode
long.
3 for Half-Life? Half-Life 2? Episode 3? Anybody?
Yeah, that's true. Also,
What the hell, Gabe? Get it with that. Everybody wants their episode 3.
but I mean, there's a couple of companies that did that also, like the MechWarriors back then, even the Rainbow.
I miss MechWarrior.
They took a huge gap until they started to do Rainbow Six Vegas. We've been waiting for a long time. There's a couple of companies. I think it's just it's just a common sense. When you're done with your game and it's been like 2 years, you need to produce the next one or the next big project. It doesn't have to be like directly from the same the same game, but I mean like at least move. They had so many different series that were great. I mean like when Diablo 2 like came out, like I don't know, just start the next project and the next project, like Skyrim is doing. Like they release like Elder Scroll, another title, Elder Scroll, another title. They're always working on something,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of strange with Blizzard that it took so many years. I have no idea why.
Yeah. Blizzard usually comes out with pretty good titles and stuff.
What do you guys think? Like other things that could actually like be a problem to the bigger titles?
I mean, the bigger titles are there for a reason. It's their version, their playability of the game that they created. So if they expand upon it and innovate off of that to make it better, then the longevity will just keep going. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if they added more cool stuff to, like, say, Call of Duty, like they added cooler maps with different maybe customization layouts, and I mean, they can easily expand upon that and make it really badass. But it's like they said, they're just sitting back, nice, idle, being calm about it, and just basically releasing map packs, with little tweaks here and there. There's no real innovation or really big leap towards anything.
Mm-hmm.
And Gary drops.
Bye, Gary.
Too bad.
You can't handle the pressure.
Too
Poop
much.
himself.
It's too
Okay,
much.
My
um,
question was too big.
All right, pick a game in the near
Please.
future that you are looking forward to, and state what they should avoid or do in your opinion.
Guild Wars 2. And I think they should avoid what Star Wars The Old Republic has done. I don't know if you guys know, but Star Wars The Old Republic has lost a ton of their sub base because people have reached max level and there's absolutely nothing to do.
Yeah, that's sad. Like,
And here's what's real sad is, and one of the things I think why they did it too was, once again, I'm going to go ahead and blame World of Warcraft because it has really taken MMOs down a really shitty road. Literally meaning like it went from a challenging game. Games are no more challenge. They're not challenging anymore. It's easy. And everybody wants to get the best armor and all this stuff. And I think what they did is they took Star Wars. Star Wars really had the potential. I mean, I'm still playing it. I don't care. I haven't even made max level on purpose. They took Star Wars and they made it so easy to level in that game. Meaning, like, there were people that I knew in a guild of mine that were level 50 in 3 days. How the heck
Wow.
how do you do that?
That's no sleep.
So that's horrible.
That is.
I mean, you couldn't even do that on WoW if you tried in vanilla. You
it
couldn't
was
even
at
do
least
that
a
if you
month.
tried.
Honestly, at
It
least
was
a month.
the fastest. Exactly, the fastest was a month that I made 60 in WoW. That was the fastest, and I thought that was super fast. So it's like they're not challenging anymore, and I feel that I hope Guild Wars 2 does not make that mistake. If you guys are listening to me out there who make Guild Wars 2, don't make that same mistake because you're going to be fucked just like Star Wars is right now because Star Wars is really, really going to suffer later
or at
on
least
down the line.
provide tons of content, tons of
Yeah,
stuff
Exactly.
you can do.
Don't just
once we
release
reach
it. Don't just release it and think that, oh, hey, we're going to make and they did. They made a lot of money off of it. But guess what? There comes that longevity thing. It comes back at you again. And that replayability and people wanting to play. I mean, I like playing it because the characters, you've got different storylines you can go off of and stuff, which is awesome. But the people who are the hardcore gamers that just want to dive in and say, just want to dive in and go, hey, I'm going to go right to the highest level so I can be end-game content when there's not enough end-game content. Bye-bye. That's when people get bored and go back to WoW. So, end of story. That's what I think. Guild Wars 2, don't make it easy.
Definitely don't make it easy. So it makes you
Welcome
want
back, Gary.
Hello.
to. It makes you want to keep playing it over and over again.
Yeah.
Like some other bigger titles, also like not bigger titles, but like a cool title that I'm really excited if they could announce a second one. I may be alone, but I think it's Minecraft too, honestly, because I think like Minecraft will still be fun like for another year. But after that, like I want to see like I don't know, I just want to see like Minecraft with the um, all sort of crazy things that Mojang's want to add to it, and just like so it feel like very new and very fresh again. I'm not talking about modding; it's really just like I'm very excited for the next Minecraft, and I hope there's going to be one.
What the next step's going to be? Somebody's got to do it. I mean,
other company like Cube World is coming. Like it's kind of cool, but at the same time, I really wish we had like a Minecraft 2 in like let's say 1 year and a half from now. I don't know.
Could be.
Hopefully.
You never know.
I agree, Zero. I think it's just ridiculous, but you know. It takes all the fun out of the game. I mean, Wolf, you play the game, right? Dorky, you guys play the game. We play it together. I have fun playing the game.
I do.
I just haven't played it because I've been so busy. And I don't have any intention to blow through levels to get all the way to the end. I don't really care.
I would never want to do that in any way.
And enjoy it. And in any game, I think that's the stupidest thing you can do is just level. Now, let's say you already have high levels, like I did in World of Warcraft with Robbie and Demon. Demon got me and Robbie level 85 in like 2 days from 1 to 85. But I mean, I already had like 6 level 85s that were legitly leveled. So at that point, I don't really care. But when it's a new game that I'm paying for, there's no way I'm going to blow through it and just be like, all right, I'm at the end now. And great, I just wasted all my money on the collector's edition and everything. No, not happening. I just think it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree, Dorky.
Nah, I was super excited to actually like get like eye level so I could like do some BGs like battleground like PvP and stuff. You get there and it's like 3 different BGs and just one set of things you can actually buy with it. It's like boring or like that's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Uh,
What about
What's
you guys?
Blockade Runner? Does anybody know what that is? Chancellor's talking about that. Chancellor can put links in the right?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
he's mod.
He's a mod.
Send it to us in chat. Send it to us in Skype.
Send it to us in Skype, Chancellor. I want to know what that is.
Let's take a look at that. Yeah, there's probably already some type of clones or something out there that's going to be that's already out there that we don't even know of. I mean,
I'm waiting for the XCOM remake to come out. That looks fun. Not the first person shooter XCOM, which I think already came out, but the strategy game. Come on, Chancellor, where's that link? Get on it now, man.
said 1 sec.
I know. We need that link, stat.
Blockade Runner.
There are people gonna die and stuff. Look at Lucklin, he's dying. Dan's turning pale.
Don't go towards the lights.
Shalana has no eyes.
I have no eyes.
Nope.
Hey, your eyes are completely black. You're
How did that
a
happen?
spirit-possessed fantasy woman.
Mm-hmm.
All the HD.
Blah.
What's your guys or the chat's opinion on all the HD remakes coming out lately?
Oh, there's
H-
what game is that? Is it Silent Hill? HD collection is coming out.
Is it? Are they redoing all of them?
I think so. I saw a commercial on that.
They've been doing that like for with a couple of new titles. Well, all titles, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's they'll get some new. I said the people that love the game will probably get it again. The people that didn't play it originally will probably get the HD title. But
I think the only one I won't play if they do an HD version of the last one, number 5. I don't think I'd play that one. But the first 4 I really like.
I would say it's almost like watching movies in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
If the movie was originally created not in 3D, only if you absolutely love the movie, only when 3D first came out. Like right now, I would never watch Star Wars in 3D, just because.
Oh yeah, but that's
because
Lucas.
the only movie that was awesome to watch in 3D was Avatar.
Oh, yes.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys saw
It
like.
is
I just
in
wasn't in
my
love with the movie. It was a good special effects movie. I just wasn't in love with the movie like most people.
Yeah, no, definitely visually amazing. 3D, that's the way 3D should have been done. But like games being redone in HD, it's only when it, like I said, like when 3D was first
basically all the
Introduced.
movies made like from animation. I think they're pretty cool to watch them in 3D. I'm not talking
Yeah.
what's the freaking name?
I want to see Super Mario Brothers HD.
Oh god. In 3D, you know.
In 3D.
I remember that movie.
3D HD. 4D.
That are like IMAX 3D. Something that's got to be a
IMAX.
extravagant.
An IMAX theater in your house. That's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I want a 15-story screen. Awesome.
Did you get the link down below?
Yeah, we saw it in IMAX. We watched it. I am not
That's
kidding
a-
with you. I think we watched it 5 times. Like, we went back 5 times with our friends. We're like, yeah, we'll go see it again. Like
Yeah.
crazy people. Come on, let's go see it again.
Yep.
Like, oh, let's pretend like we don't know what's going to happen. And, oh, look, there, it's so beautiful. Yeah,
It was
it was awesome.
Visually
I
amazing.
love that movie.
Yeah.
Aren't
Do
they
you think
making
the
a sequel?
Jawas are gonna die?
Was that Shizzy?
Aren't they making a sequel to Avatar?
Make it a
A
sequel?
Yes,
sequel?
I heard
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're doing one.
All right, as long as they don't expand upon the storyline somewhat.
Demon just said a good idea, bro. We should do Lag in the Late Night in 3D.
3D? I probably can do it now.
Yep.
There's probably some setting I can do to make it work.
Yeah, I'll do that soon.
Yeah.
From,
No, I'm not gonna get a 3D
when
webcam
he
or
puts his
something like that.
nipple on the thing in jail. He's all, here, I'm here, Jim Carrey. On the camera.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Like
I don't think the world is ready for that.
I'm just reading from the chat like they're making a remake of Final Fantasy X. I mean,
Really?
there was so many petitions to actually like reproduce like Final Fantasy VII. They never listened to,
Yeah.
and they
I think they
decided to
should.
do the same thing with Final X. And I was like, wow. All right, it's a very cool game though. I'm gonna buy it for sure. I mean, like, but it's kind of funny how companies decide to go on their own and do something like nobody asked when you have like your fan base, your community asking for something very specific for 10 years. I mean, like, just go with it. You're gonna set it anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same way. We're gonna make LLN 3D, so you have to buy the glasses, but then the next show you have to re-buy new glasses. You can't use, because you can't use the same ones.
Oh,
again.
yeah.
You can't use the same ones again.
I like the way you think.
And we're throwing a free bag of popcorn with it too.
People are starting to touch my face.
I'm
I'm
in.
starting to touch their face.
Wow, a lot of face touching.
I'm gonna touch my ass.
Oh boy. Oh
I
man.
want to pick my nose.
I'll be touching your face. $3, man. That'd be like $5 at least. $6
Is
bucks.
Clash here talking about touching faces?
Uh-huh. It's even funnier seeing your face with that voice.
Is it?
It is.
Is it? Hey guys, how you doing?
You sound like a crazy Smurf.
I wonder if Casey's tracking up yet.
Your face. God damn
It's
it.
Fruity Drink Smurf.
Your face.
Your face. God damn it.
Gosh
Say
darn
hello,
it.
Fruity Drink Smurf.
That's a good one.
Your face! God damn it!
Yeah. Now you have to do here's a chicken in the furnace.
Hey Casey, can I have some of your chicken in the furnace? Casey, hey, can I have some chicken? Hey, Goo Goat, give me some chicken out of the furnace.
You gotta go for the creeper with the shovel.
Come on, Goo Goat, let's get the creeper.
Let's get the creeper. Freedom!
Oh, that was epic.
It was. It's a freedom!
Happy birthday,
Video over and
Shizzy.
over.
Yes.
Happy
See?
birthday, Shizzy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Ah,
I can do that
That's
voice without
disturbing.
having my little voice modulator.
my voice is better than yours. I sound like I got kicked
The
in the
lady.
nuts.
Ow! Mine cracks up when I do that.
Yeah. I guess we're not 14 or 13 years old anymore.
14 teen.
Schwan.
Oh boy. I need to lay off. Yep, the helium. Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Well, no, wait, okay. Minute crunch. You gotta do the minute crunch with that voice.
okay.
Oh god.
I have seaweed, and this is seaweed that is courtesy of Unknown Demon, straight up from Hawaii. Matter of fact, this is that marijuana seaweed. Look at what it says
Wow.
on the label. No, I'm not kidding. Look what it says on the
It
label.
does say marijuana. Huh.
Look at it. Says it right on the label. Look.
Wow.
Yeah, it's little packages. Little
I
packages.
think your
That's
people
the
are
good stuff.
confused there,
I
Demon.
think my balls got stuck. They didn't go deep. They got stuck.
Get stuck. Wow.
Seaweed.
Weed
That's
of the
awesome.
sea.
All right, minute crunch time. Take your favorite
There we go,
crunchable
minute.
item, and we're gonna crunch for a solid minute.
I'm
Be
just gonna eat salsa.
So,
It's
nice.
not crunchy, but I'm gonna eat it all.
What are you gonna do? Stick your hand in the jar and just eat it like a beast?
Eat like a beast.
I
Yep.
hear you guys.
Nice.
This- I mean, it's not the hot version, but it is medium.
Ah!
Everybody smell? Everybody smell that? Spicy.
It's wonderful.
Oh, wait,
Oh, the
wait. Put it
gear.
again, Gary. Put it again.
You got it? Get your chip in. There you go, bud.
I need to wait for the minute crunch.
All right, so we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3,
Count
2,
down.
1,
2,
go.
1. Crunch time. Everybody crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Oh, watch this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen seaweed before, but that's what it looks like.
Ew.
It's so good. It's so good.
You are now a sea otter.
It's so good. It's so good.
Uh huh.
Mm.
All right, nobody choke when listening to the lockdown.
Mm-mm. I think I pooped myself.
You can't do that. Seriously.
Not why we're. Hey, Dan.
5,
Chip
4,
go.
3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
Stop.
Seaweed.
It's a good thing. When you don't feel like eating chip, you just go slow-mo.
1 minute exactly.
Oh, I love sushi. Love sushi.
Dan was just fapping.
So is your seaweed salty?
Slapping.
Fapping.
It's good.
It's enjoyed by seamen everywhere.
You know what's funny
Yeah.
is when I first moved to Hawaii, I didn't even I thought eating seaweed was how the hell can you eat seaweed? And then I started eating in restaurants there, and they put seaweed in everything, like in the soup. I mean everything. It's so good.
Seaweed sandwich.
Oh, good. Andrew David 6297, you're awesome for hanging out here in LLN tonight for Shizzy's birthday. We love you.
All right, I don't know if you guys probably hear this in Skype. I don't know if the chat can hear my voice change. Probably not.
Yeah, you should be able to do it.
Is it on?
I don't
No,
know.
it's not
I
on.
said here normal.
Normal.
Normal wolf.
Stupid.
So Shizzy, now that you're
Stupid.
a year older, what words of wisdom do you have for
Get ready
us?
for my sweetness.
Wow.
I like-
To be,
I think it's so weird when people ask you that, like, hey, it's your birthday. How do you feel? Well, I'm
Yeah,
a day
definitely.
older. It didn't change like on poop.
Yeah.
Well, I
how
lost
do
my
you-
foot
how
all of a sudden.
How do you
Yeah.
how do you feel, Shizzy, being a year older?
yeah.
Same way I felt yesterday.
And I
Yep.
don't think one person in the world said something else than this. Same as always, or same as.
Yeah.
Nobody said, "Oh, have a beer now." It's like
A
no.
bunch of jerks.
My balls dropped.
Ball balls.
That would be scary if I said that.
Yes, it would be scary if I
Yeah.
said that.
Like, huh?
Yeah, Shizzy, my balls
confused.
dropped.
My
All
right, is my
worldview
voice-
has been destroyed.
Voice good now?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
good now.
yeah, it's good for our.
All right, this is the point we would have questions, but we're gonna have Shizzy ask us questions.
Yeah.
So since you're on here with us, you can ask us anything you want. Well, Yeah.
Not that.
not to put you on the spot or anything,
Some
but
things you
feel free
want.
to ask us anything. Anything you want.
If you want, you can ask questions for people out there.
Oh, I had to shut my Chrome because Steph was lagging, so I can't see chat.
No!
Darn
Yeah.
system.
Damn you,
Yeah.
Or Tostitas.
Nice.
Hey, it's supposed to be done, Gary.
No question. Well, if you think of anything, just yell at us. Be like, got a question.
Okay, Lachlan, when is your next live stream?
When's my next live stream? They're going to be random for now. I'm just going to do like random things, like just randomly I'm live streaming. Next big live stream? Oh, wow, my 1,000th video is coming up in the next few days. Actually, probably tomorrow. If I put up 10, it'll be tomorrow.
Awesome.
Soon. Very soon. Thank you for reminding me.
10,000 videos? No, 1,000 videos.
1,000.
10,000. Wow.
Unless he uploads 9,900 tomorrow.
That'd be a lot of videos. Video like every minute.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, chat. Ask us questions also, but of course, Shizzy's got the
Yes, Desert.
yeah, the immediate access. So go ahead, ask us questions.
Bombs away.
Yes, the live stream will be tweeted out. Any of us, when we live stream, is always tweeted out.
Gary, with the way you're sitting, it looks like you have a hoodie that's like a frog head.
I do.
Oh, nice.
Well, I was just watching Soul Eater, and I was influenced by the Frog Witch in that.
Which nice.
Says, Dan, this question is for you. When you finish Medieval Minecrafting Season 2, will there be a third one? I have no idea, honestly. It depends from the views. It depends from the interest of people. It also depends if I still enjoy doing it. It's, so I guess it just goes, it depends. That's it.
I have a
Depends like
question
underwear.
for Shizzy.
Hmm?
I have a question for Shizzy.
Yeah,
Have you watched every one of our videos?
I try to.
Like, because every time I look, there's a comment from you on every video. I mean, I'm like floored. That's so awesome.
It's the office of
crazy.
Shalana.
Awesome.
It's not just her. It's her office.
Your office.
Everybody watches.
It's called not having much of a life.
Don't worry. No, neither do I.
No, Chris, I've never broken a bone ever.
Never broken a bone either.
Really?
Never.
Nope.
Never.
I'm not going to say it. I haven't. I just don't want to say it.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a jinx.
No.
All of a sudden, you're gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, my leg!
That's exactly what's happened.
Well, I'm gonna get up.
Yep. My ankle. No, never.
Dan
Me too.
has actually
Never.
broken every bone in his body. At
Twice.
once.
Yes, we're doing more of the hunt.
He actually
The hunt
looked
is
totally
coming soon.
different than
Yep.
he did like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What makes you
Yeah,
say
fucking
that, Gary?
Because you could do that weird thing behind your head.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Cave, that's going to be Skyblock Ultimate. That's another series.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we're building
They
the
start off
bridge,
with
and
one
then we're
dirt
going to live
block and
life
one
on the
stone
other
block.
side.
Are
So
you
basically, you
guys?
guys are going to see 8 episodes. Like, you're actually going to see 8 episodes of us just getting cobblestone. So prepare yourself
Yep.
for
A
cobblestone.
lot of cobblestone talk.
for 8 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys really going to try to make your way to the mainland?
Yeah, we really are.
Yeah.
In Skyblock Ultimate, we are really going to go to the mainland.
Yep. Just
That would be
one.
awesome.
Just one line of cobblestone that's gonna go all the way out.
It's going to be like country boys moving out to the city. You're
I
going to
love
love it.
that series.
I think it should be 3 of you
It's gonna
trying
be
to
so
live on
cool.
3 blocks in the middle of the void.
Just 3 blocks.
So, what do we do, guys?
That'd be an interesting conversation. They should probably do that. That'd be actually pretty funny.
And 1 shovel.
Yep. 80 minutes of cobblestone talk. Just it's like a podcast. Well,
I
it'd
love
be a
our
difference in a
Skyblock
podcast.
series.
That'd
I
be cool.
love it. Sandy balls for the win.
Well, what happened?
I love it.
What happened to
Sandy
Dear
balls.
Esther? If you talk about the blackouts, it's because Sony Vegas sucks about rendering sometimes, and it has black screens in it. Other than that, the full series is up. The full game is up. So that's an awesome
know-
Hey,
game.
Husky's in here. Hey, Husky.
Hey, what's up,
just
Husky?
What's up, Husky?
Dan and Gary,
On
when
Skype
is,
earlier.
when is your next collab series coming out? I don't know. Has Gary, when is our next series coming out?
I would hope soon.
Hey, that's
I
RA65.
think we're supposed to be working on that.
Yeah. I mean-
I don't know. We've both been busy, so I haven't seen Dan online, and he hasn't seen me.
Honestly, right now, I think we should be working on that like this week. But also, like, I've been doing like Minecraft Next Level with Lachlan, and also like Ender Swift with Chimney Swift. So those are already like 2 big projects. So if we I don't want to rush it. I just want to make something really cool with Gary.
We really think everybody's gonna like it because it's freaking funny.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to say too much, but it's just it's in the works. So
It's funnier than us trying to farm against each other.
I think it was a pretty good series, though.
I love that. It's a farm off.
Every time you died was funny.
Farm off.
How did you guys think of that idea?
Hmm?
How did you guys think of that idea of the farming?
How'd you come up with the idea?
From the video we did for Machinima, when we said we joined Machinima, we created those two retarded characters, and we said like we need to do something very lame, and out of a sudden there would be like the big Machinima sign in the back. So
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, so we went from those two farmers, and then like when we were recording this one, we said like, what about if we make a farming series? That would be something original. Nobody ever done that, like a co-op, well, a versus farming series. I think it was a great idea.
It started out as a good idea. We were like, we really got to grow 400 pieces of wheat.
It was a small misinformation there.
How are your mushrooms doing, Dan? Oh, they're fine.
Oh yeah,
How are your mushrooms? No, wait.
No, but I mean like the rest was pretty awesome. Like building, having the cake, making all the vines, and the trees, and then the pumpkins didn't work, but the melons, like, and all of that with a ton of monsters, like with monsters. So it's like you have like ogres coming through your barn and stuff. So it's super dangerous, but it was kind of good.
Gary didn't have a barn by the end of the series.
No.
That thing was wrecked. But
right. Other questions?
We also got tired of 1.8 at the end.
Hope you feel better, Mrs. Dragon.
Yeah, feel better. There's no application or anything to become a mod. Mods used for like 99% of streamers. It's usually people that we know through the community or our friends that we know that we trust. Usually, unless there's some like huge, I'd say even bigger YouTubers or streamers, they probably don't have applications either. It's people that they know, that they trust to be mods. So usually asking is never good.
On that note, it's not something you get just by asking to be able to do it. Like I have somebody who constantly asks me, "Can I go on Skype with you?" But they never even say like, "Hi Gary, how are you?" or start a like normal conversation.
Like butter you up a little bit.
Yeah. No, that's kind of cool that you say that, Gary. Like someone left a comment on my video like 2 days ago or something, saying like, can we have a conversation on Skype? Would be kind of cool. And I received a PM like about 10 hours later saying like, oh my God, you didn't read my comment. I was like, I just got home. I read my comment, and then I saw you already replied to me like saying that I didn't care or something like that. I'm like, wow.
Okay.
It's like I have a life, and I don't know. It's just like I can't go around like with 30,000 people.
YouTubers can't have lives.
Of course, Echoes of an artist goes, "Hey, hi Gary, how are you?" Thank you.
Yeah, but that's the prime reason why we don't add people like that. I guess like I updated my frequently asked questions on my website, and I put like, "Can I add you on Skype?" I'm like, no, it's for friends and business contacts only. Just because of that, a fact alone is that random people that we do add will consistently either call you or message you at the most random times. That's why I'm on Do Not Disturb all the time, just because I don't want any sounds. Like just for that fact alone. So,
it's the same thing. Like you're recording in Steam. Like I was recording some Minecraft, not Minecraft, Terraria, and it would always get like some pop-ups and we had it to your friend list, and can I be your friend? Do you want to be part of this group? And I'm like, I'm trying to record.
Exactly what Allo Gaming said also, is just that mod is work. It's not some privilege that most people think. You do, any good mod will mod the chat, like caps, like the rules that are normally set through most of live streams. Even for myself, even if I'm a mod in a different chat, I'm gonna mod probably. I'm more hardcore than a lot of other people out there. I put up with no shit at all. Like, you don't follow the rules, you're gone. You know what I mean? If you've been around to that many live streams, there's always rules somewhere that you have to abide by. Sorry, I cut you off, Lachlan.
That's okay. I put it in Skype. Yeah.
All right.
Other questions. We missed a lot of questions because we're talking for so long. Question. Blah, blah, blah. There was a cool one for Lachlan. Lachlan, what is your opinion on Mass Effect 3?
I haven't even played it yet. Like, I want to play it.
Did you play the first two?
Yeah.
I love that game.
Yeah, I played the first two. I've played all of those games, and I love those games. My favorite games are the Knights of the Old Republic series. I really love those games, and that's why I was so excited about Star Wars, and I still like Star Wars. So, but yeah, the Mass Effect games, I like those. I just haven't. I have the demo. I haven't played it yet. So I'm just
definitely
waiting.
in love with the Mass Effect series. I hope the
Yeah, me too.
They're awesome.
story about it.
My most looking forward game of this year, I would say.
Really?
It was a
I would say it's my most.
Is it bad that I haven't played any of
this
them?
year. I'm saying this year because there's no other title
You've been
announced.
busy.
I think you should play them. I think
Yes,
you'd like
you
them.
should.
I have them. I got them on sale when they're on sale on Steam.
You can create a shepherd that looks just like you.
I
Do you
wonder
think-
how
like
they're
they
going
made
to do
a
the
shepherd that looks
multiplayer.
I want
Was
to
that
answer
Shizzy?
this question, Mr. Cave.
Was that Shizzy?
Shizzy, what'd you say?
I said I wonder how they're going to do the multiplayer in Mass Effect.
Oh, a
Yeah.
multiplayer?
Yeah.
Shepherd clones. They brought you back to life, so you might as well clone you now.
I was just wondering if they're going to have a whole different storyline for it, or...
It's so hard to read the chat right now. It's like
I'm
my
not,
chat is
I don't
getting
know.
it's
I
freezing.
I haven't played Mass Effect,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Am I knitting? Yes, I'm knitting. I'm playing with paper.
There was a question. I can't find a question again, but someone was asking every one of us, what is our own series that we are the most either proud of or most happy with? What do you guys think?
Third shift for a while before I got tired of installing mods and having my worlds crash. Now it's 1 million block walk. I'm having a lot of fun with that. And it's basically the only series I have really time for anymore.
What about you, Lachlan?
I love Minecraft Next Level. That's my favorite series. It's my favorite series because we have a goal in mind. I'm absolutely serious. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Minecraft Next Level, it's my favorite series because we have a goal in mind. You guys give us a goal, and then we tackle that goal, and it just gets so creative through the process as we're doing it. I love it. It's my favorite.
Nice.
About you, Wolf?
Recently, it's been my live hardcore series. Definitely a lot of fun. Trying to stay alive with creepers blowing up left and right all the time.
It's
So-
very entertaining.
That's so much
So
fun.
it's not GPP, right?
That's a lot of fun too. That had a lot of
Redstone minute.
that had a lot of
I saw that.
a lot of pain because of all the upgrade because Minecraft kept updating and I update the mods over and again and then eventually get into now I'm at the final version so I'm going to be recording more of that this week, so you're going to get more guinea pig power, but currently right now is definitely the hardcore live series.
I'm finding hardcore is pretty fun.
Oh,
I am so death prone that it's scary for me.
me too. The same way. Be like,
Dan knows, he's laughing over there. He's like, "Oh yeah, Gary just dies every second, all the time." He
No,
just
but
dies.
it's
Spawns
when
and he
it
dies.
happens, it's super funny because like he would die like Grim Gary fell into lava, and then I would like, how did you die? He said, I fell in lava, and then all of a sudden I would see Gary died like smashed by or something like. I was like, how did you die again? He's like, oh, I respawned like in the middle of nowhere with
Damn.
creepers and stuff. Like, he's just like he's having combos with his dad, which is hilarious.
I am just surprised I have not died on the million block walk yet. It's been peaceful so far, and despite all the little dangerous mods I have in there. But I'm still surprised that I'm alive almost 40,000. Oop, I gave it away. 30,000 blocks.
Did you see what Oski says? In our series, I am pretty sure you had the highest deaths, Gary. Me and
Oh
Dad.
yeah, oh
Buff.
definitely. But I wasn't the only one who died that time. In Red versus Blue, I was the only one who was dying. That was sad.
But I don't know. I don't die a lot in Minecraft, But what I do a lot is get lost because I'm awful at that. So it's like, I don't know if people saw it, but like in my 1.8 series, I got lost literally 20 or 30 seconds away from my house. It was ridiculous. I spent 3 episodes and a half building a new base.
And the other
And
one
when I
right over
come
the
out
hill.
of we see it like between the trees and stuff. There was my pillar of hope, like right there. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was so freaking mad.
It's over like one. It's over like one mountain.
Yeah, that's it. I know that was so retarded. I don't know how it happened.
This
But
big circle, and you come back around. You're like what?
it was on the other side of the river. Basically, like there was a wood, a river, and then it was right on the other side. I was like,
But if you think
Oh.
about it, it's hard to tell one valley from the next in Minecraft, so
but
it's
I don't.
understandable that you get lost.
The only thing is, I never use coordinates. I never use map mods, and I use nothing. Like it's a compass or a map at most, and most of the time I have nothing. So it's like, it's really I'm just wishing I'm gonna go back in the right direction. So it's kind of funny this way. So thanks, good episodes. All right, other question?
I saw one. I'm trying to find out where it is.
Yeah, I might have mistitled this one. I think this might be episode 29 instead of 30. Because last week was, I think, 29, but that's not going to be uploaded because the audio is kind of all funky. So this might be 29. So if that's the reason why you didn't see it yet, then that's the reason why you didn't see it yet on iTunes. But yeah.
Yeah, XX. I do plan on it someday.
Somebody
Whenever I
said
get
it
all
was
these
at
other
40K
games out of the
now.
way.
My last episode, I had ended up at nearly 30K, but I just said that I made it to 40K.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
I gave it
Did
away.
that guy ever contact you about that mod?
Which mod?
The lava monster attacking you in the middle of the ocean?
Oh, I actually there was something else I had forgotten to turn off, so I figured that out. The mod's back in as far as session 5, so it's all good.
Cool.
Earthquakes
answer the
are
question.
opening up in front of me.
On the Clay Soldiers series that I'm doing. So just so you guys know, okay, I'm having something like I told you guys there was a massive twist on the Clay Soldiers series, and that massive twist is coming because it's being created right now. I'm having custom mods built for it that you guys have never seen before. So, and they're almost done. Matter of fact, both people who are taking part of that are both in this stream right now. So hopefully we get them done really soon because that's when the series starts, and I hope it blows your minds as much as it does mine. So that's all I'm going to say right now.
Nice.
What else we got?
Oh, yeah. Why does Dungeon Defenders update every seemingly every 30 seconds, Chancellor? Because they're actually paying attention to their game and probably updating, patching stuff. That'd be my guess.
Who's patching what?
Dungeon Defenders.
No,
Steam's probably updating it every so often. Which that's true. Every single time I go into Steam, it seems like Dungeon Defenders is updating.
and there's another DLC up there.
Yeah.
All right, so while you guys are talking, I'm going to adjust my camera to show my phone. I'm only going to give a sneak peek of this
Oh, you guys, so lucky.
really fast.
Cheesy Charles, I can't really say what is my favorite game of all time because like
Yes.
I like so many different style of games. Are like for if it would be first person, I would go with Skyrim. If
What a
it would
pretty
be like
keyboard.
just original and games, I would go with Minecraft. Or classical games, I would go with Ocarina of Time. So it's
All right, so all 320 of you in here, this is the next game that we're getting ready to put out really soon.
wait,
I'm not
wait,
going
I
to show
need
you
put
all
my
of
happy
it.
face.
It's still it
got the
still
duck
has
face.
a lot of placeholder stuff, but it's very, very close to being released. So I'm going to show you guys here. It's a very simple game. It's nothing like Ruffled was, so just watch my screen. Okay, so basically you start out as this cube on this platform, and you can move your finger around to move the cube around. The cube has to go through the holes, which starts the platforms to move up. As the platforms move up, they get faster and faster as they go. Right now I'm speeding them up because I can speed them up right now. And as you get going in here, it gets faster and faster, but at the same time, you're going to have collectibles that you can collect and traps that you can fall into. There's a lot of stuff that you won't see that's not in this build, so you're not going to see a lot of stuff. But you can at least get an idea of what it's going to look like and how it's going to be. Now, I'm going to try to get down to a level so you can see the levels change. So as I'm getting scores, there's a free one up there. This is a trap here, so if I hit that, now I'm slowed and I can't move, and I got to get off the platform as fast as, or you die.
Oh, you got
So I got to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Come down here. I'm going to drop into these holes. Come down again. I'm going to drop down here into these holes. And keep going as you watch. As it gets harder, now I'm going to hit that trap, which there's ways to get around that, but it's not in this build. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is. I don't want to spoil anything. So as it's going, I'm adjusting it here. So I'm moving it because I want to speed it up some. But you want to be careful with speeding it up because you can really screw yourself in the end because this is going to start going really fast after a while. And you want to get all the collectibles that you can get. And you want to keep going down floor after floor after floor, like so. And you'll keep going down. You keep descending down more and more. You don't want to hit the pink things, but I'm going to hit one to show you. I hope we hit a whirlwind. Okay, that was an instant death. Okay, that takes away points. So there's just so many things that has in here that,
all these
right now, we
remind me
think
of
this game is
Minecraft,
going to
man.
be awesome. So
I have a
this is
question,
going to be,
Lachlan.
yeah.
It's all with your thumb. There's no like acceleration thing like in your iPhone.
No,
stuff
we're not
to
putting
move
that
it?
in because we
Great.
found that's hard to, and you
That's
can just control it. So let me show you guys how this works. Because watch, as I fall down, I'm going to show you guys. We're going to go into this right here. We'll fall down to the next one. Make sure you go over. Now you can just hold your finger on the screen and move in a direction. And when you move your finger, it goes off. So then you can even push it around with your finger. I'll make sure I'm on the screen. Push it down. So as you can see, it's all changing colors. And we're only on floor 36. This has endless floors. This goes on forever. So as long as you can stay alive, the
Actually,
more
it's an
floors you
illusion.
can make it to.
He's actually an atom inside the Large Hadron Collider.
Basically.
This is what actually happens. They modeled it.
That's it. Exactly. Z-Source, it is a 3D fall down. That's exactly what it is. It's called Fall Down Cubed. So you guys look out for it.
Yep, I'm not going for the million score though this time.
I think you should.
Hacks.
Be the first.
A million floor.
Like this one too.
Hacks.
Hacks.
Definite hacks.
Yeah, the music is all made by me. So I'm making all the music for it.
Oh
That's
God, I'm
nice.
not buying it. No.
Mr. Cave, I answered my question. I own the Minecraft WB community. That's how I got involved.
He is.
Really?
Hey, Lachlan, do you have a server?
Yeah, shut.
What do you record with, Lachlan? What do you use for recording?
Camtasia and Fraps.
What's your favorite color?
Will you whitelist me?
What's your favorite food?
You whitelist me.
Will you listen to me?
Will you touch Gary's face?
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
can I have a different color on the server when I go on there? Is that like gray?
Yeah. So now look at my pretty face again. Hi.
Right. Pretty face.
Turd face.
Turdy face.
They will be available, Mama Dork. Right now, it's being developed on iOS for the iPhone, iPad, stuff like that. But the engine that we're using is going to let us put it out to any platform we want.
Nice. Unknown Demon says, Lachlan, do you play Minecraft?
No. I love the
Now
poop,
that
cheesy.
Now that
Me
I've seen
too.
your game, I'm going to copy it.
I love the
right now.
poop, not like love.
Yeah, I saw two questions about it. Like, I'm French Canadian, guys. I'm French Canadian. I don't. Not
Jamaican?
from France. No, French Canadian.
Jamaican.
Not from France.
Vampire.
People are always sending me messages like, "Hey, I'm from France too." It's like, not me. Sorry.
Sorry to burst your bubble. Ninja 1702. How do you record PS3? Hapog HD PVR.
Capture card, anything. It's just
Yep.
if you
Well,
want
that's
HD
what I
graphics,
use.
yeah. If you want HD, go for a PVR. It's much better.
Dan is not too pale to be a Jamaican, you racist.
Exactly.
French Canadian, not American. Husky.
Jamaican. Can't forget a Jamaican. Vampire. You keep leaving out stuff.
Dan, when somebody says, "Oh, I'm from France too," you should go, "Oh,
Oh.
oh."
Oh. Oh,
French,
God.
Mexican? No. Jamaican. Vampire.
Did I ever have secret messages in my tags? I don't remember that. Someone keeps saying it over and over and over.
You probably typed
was
weird
it Chim?
things in your tags.
I think it's Chim.
Probably.
It's not me.
I keep forgetting to add in.
French Jamaican.
Yep. Vampire.
Uh-huh. One week it's like people are saying French Jamaican. The other week it's like vampire. The other week it's like sing the pink show. One day.
Quest for the pink sheep. It's a quest for the pink sheep.
Where do you live, Dan?
I'll be no Jamaican. Thank you.
Was that Shizzy?
I was like, where do you live, Dan?
Where do you live?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it,
Yeah, I
but
know.
it's somewhere in Canada.
Somewhere in Canada.
Yeah.
I live in my
Somewhere
house.
in Canada.
Yeah, I'm from the province of Quebec.
I'm from the back room of the house.
I'm from my mom.
Basement. Any more questions you got for us?
Anything else than my coloration or skin?
Actually,
or
if
something
they
else?
want to make fun of your coloration, you look more like a Smurf right now. Though.
All right.
Oh my God, you're so
Is it
pale.
better?
No.
Better?
You're kind of glowing.
You're glowing? Like a
He's glowing.
vampire!
Vampire. He's glittery.
Told you, this goes back to the vampire. Yep, still smurfing it up. Even more, because now there's a huge color contrast. Yep, stay like that.
Sing the Canadian song thing. I know it was in caps, but sing the Canadian song thing.
Blame Canada, blame Canada.
With their beady little eyes and their flapping little heads. Blame Canada.
Blame Canada! Oh, what a great movie. Vampires do not glow. Yes, they do. Just look at Dan.
Only when you set them on fire.
Yeah.
I make you an honorary ginger because your paleness makes up for the rest.
Oh, now you have no soul.
I'm not a ginger. Sure. I'm very, very dark hair.
Oh, you have no soul.
You have. Jeez.
His nickname is Edward Cullen. We call him that around the Minecraft world.
Yep, Eddie. Eddie for
Cullen.
short.
Hey,
Come on,
hey,
Eddie, let's go.
Can
Come
I?
on.
Big,
Or we
big,
call him
Eddie,
Glit.
Big Eddie V.
We call him Glitter. Shimmer. We call him Shimmer.
If we were all in a room, we'd all get punched in the
Stage
face.
name.
Dan Sparkling.
Maybe not punch in the face, but
In the face.
in
What's the
face.
scariest thing you've
Scary to paint.
experienced? Ooh, that's a serious one.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
pretty cool. Scariest thing I ever.
Almost dying. That's definitely the scariest.
Almost falling from a window. It was the third floor because I was holding a window so they could get it fixed, and it suddenly got loose, and I almost tipped over. I was lucky enough to actually with my legs actually grab onto something on the side and not fall. That was a pretty dangerous.
That's
one.
crazy. That was like.
Last night I had the scariest thing. I
There?
dreamed that I voted for Rick Santorum for president. That was the scariest
Jeez. No. Yeah, mine was we just graduated high school. A friend was driving. There was 5 of us in the car. It just started raining. Went around a turn too fast. The car spun around 2 times, knocked over 4 concrete posts, backed into a telephone pole, slingshotted across the street and parked perfectly in the person's driveway. Gas tank was ruptured. The entire trunk was completely caved. It made a complete U where the telephone pole was.
Jeez.
If we would have landed any other way, all of us would have been dead.
Wow.
Wow.
My window was rolled down. I was in the passenger seat. My arm stayed on the window sill on the window part the entire time.
What?
In
That's
order to
crazy.
in order to open the door, I had to kick the door out in order to actually open it
You know,
up.
that's exactly how my friend, she lost two fingers like this. She had her hand like this
Yep.
on the window, and they started to actually tumble, and she lost two fingers like that.
Yeah, that was the most insane. So I always get a little bit not always get freaked out, but a little bit freaked out when like driving and like when it just starts raining. Like
Yeah.
it's not too much, just more like hydroplaning. That's what freaks me out. Other than that, I'm pretty okay, but that
Hydroplaning sucks.
Yeah, I remember.
Because you don't have any
me and my
control.
friend-
no.
when I was working at Gateway, we were on I-95 going towards work, and it was raining, and this guy passes us on the left in the fast lane, and just suddenly hydroplanes and spins around right in front of us. We're just boom. he manages to control it where he ends up backwards in the breakdown lane, as we're like just trying to get out of the way, pissing our pants.
I bet.
And the only other time was when on the Merritt Parkway, one of those old bridges that they have with all the different designs, this big icicle came down and hit the passenger side with my friend, the same friend.
Wow.
Right square, right in the middle of the window. I was like, oh my god.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh.
Other than that, Rick Santorum.
Ah.
Woo.
That. I-95. They practically driven from one end to the other. That's
Kurt Cobain was going to be 45 today. That was it. Thoughts on his band? Nirvana was cool back in the day.
Yep.
They went on to become Foo Fighters, so they're cool. I think they're cool.
Yep.
I was never a Kurt Cobainist. I was never into him. That was
I
not my
was into the
generation.
grunge. Very grunge.
No,
No
Demon,
pets.
that's pretty bad.
No, I was always heavy metal, 80s heavy metal. So. That's where I came up from. So by the time the grunge movement came around, I was like, I've
don't
already
know.
got my mindset on one thing.
In my house, we were listening everything except rap music. So from literally anything. I had two sisters, two brothers, my father and my mother. No one would like the same music, so they would all listen different stuff, and I just kind of grew in there. So I like pretty much everything except rap music.
Rap's so awesome.
I know it's just maybe because I didn't listen enough. Because honestly, I hardly ever listened to some rap songs. So
Just Jamaican.
You listen to a lot of
you
gospel.
died Jamaican.
Yeah, Jamaican.
I used to listen to Run DMC and the Fat Boys.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Back in the day.
I used to love them.
Mhm. Let's see. Okay, favorite genre of gaming. Round circle.
RPG.
Lachlan.
Favorite genre of gaming? Sci-fi fantasy, probably. Same. That's my favorite genre. Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. Gary.
Any RPG.
Or fantasy.
Dan.
Either medieval type of RPG or action RPG, which is like Skyrim or Demon's Soul or anything like that. I think it's my favorite ones.
Shalina.
RPG.
RPG.
We're so nerd.
so gangsta nerd.
Yeah, we are.
Nice.
Nerds.
And Wolf, you're gonna say
Represent.
FPS?
FPS. Yep.
I love FPS too, but I mean, I only play zombie games like not Left 4 Dead or right now I'm playing Killing Floor. It's so fun. I think like I had enough of fighting over other people. Now it's kind of fun like getting your friends together and just fight against AI and just like an insane amount of monsters and stuff. I think it's kind of cool. It's fun.
I like FPS too. I just suck at them.
What about you, Gary? Gary.
What? Sorry, I was replying to somebody. Was there a question?
You just said RPG.
He likes butt plugs.
What kind of RPG? Like hack and slash, like Neverwinter Night or Diablo, or?
I was always partial to it. It doesn't matter the genre, like the actual sci-fi, steampunk, fantasy. It could be anything like that. But I've always
But you mean like more like Skyrim or more like Diablo?
more deep elements. Like I like a lot of statistics and stuff like that. A lot of things where I can upgrade my characters. Go different directions with my characters. I like party-based RPGs most, rather than the single player. But I'll play any of them. But turn-based was my best one.
For a sec, I thought you were about to say I like party games. Like it was
Oh, I like to party.
a Twister.
Oh, we know that,
like
dude.
to party. We like to party.
Nothing better than playing Twister.
Hey,
or
Twister
Trouble.
could be fun.
Stuff. But it's fun. Get in trouble. Freaking ad. Still in my mind.
Do people like Amnesia? I have to play that again. People are so afraid of that game. I just don't see it.
I'm gonna be doing a let's play of that. So
It depends
can.
how you play it. Honestly, if you play it by yourself, alone, late at night
Yes.
with headphones, it's a different experience from playing it like with your friend and just
Check,
like
check,
talking
check.
at the same time.
Still not.
No, I know.
Still not afraid.
I'm not saying you're not playing the right way. I'm saying like just like other people say, yeah, it's not scary. I beat it with my friends. It's like I don't know, like people like just playing together like during the day. I mean, it's just you're not gonna get scared of a scary game if you play it and it's like I don't know 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's just.
I think in that case, it's how you approach it. If you approach it like it's a scary game, I know it's going to be scary. I'm going to just laugh through it.
Nothing
But if you're like,
scary.
if you just experience, if you were outdoors and you heard somebody walking through your woods, you're not going to play Amnesia.
No, but you know
Nice.
what's the thing? Like, why Amnesia is not so scary for me? It's because like I know when it's a sound that comes from the game, or when it's a sound that is just a sound box. Like I did a lot of mapping for 3D games, like a couple of years ago. So if there's like all of a sudden a baby crying or a dog barking or like just like silly stuff, they try to actually get you in the mood. In my head, it automatically go to it's a sound box. It's a sound box. It's nothing.
I was always a fan of muffled breathing through doorways, like cracked doorways. Like if you're approaching a door and all of a sudden you heard,
yeah.
and then when you try to open the door, it's gone. You're like,
How come that
Who
doesn't
are you?
surprise me, Gary?
Mhm.
What do you say, Doctor?
So how come that doesn't surprise me, Gary?
or there's one scene in right at the beginning of Silent Hill 2 where you're just approaching the town and you hear something like just crunching leaves off to the side of you, and it kind of growls, and you're just like, what the hell? I just got in this game. Is something going to kill me now?
Yeah.
And nothing happens. You're just like, what the?
Mhm.
I think that's the best type of suspense, is the fear of the unknown, and that's what
Garrett's
H.P.
a
Lovecraft
stalker.
I am. I'm a stalker in the zone, in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. But yeah, the fear of the unknown, the way H.P. Lovecraft wrote it, that's the best type of fear. What you don't know is the worst.
Is it Ninjas?
Oh, yeah.
X Spaz, when you two played a role in your life, did you start having more fun?
Having more fun?
It's
What was the question?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like when you two played a role in your life, did you start having more fun?
It's like basically when you were playing Minecraft before you start recording, getting like recognition from people. Are you having more fun now than you used to have like before you started your YouTube thing? Is that
I
it?
became more lazier. Even
Fuck
lazier
that.
than I was before.
I mean, it's cool getting recognition for videos wise. It's a hell of a lot more work
It's a ton of work.
in that sense. So fun wise, as far as like being entertaining, yes, but work wise, nah. I mean, you kind of it weighs itself out.
I think I have my good days and my bad days.
Yeah. But
I think it's just honestly, if you the only thing that's kind of sad with video games and when you're not doing YouTube stuff, it's just sometimes you have like this feeling inside that you want to share something, either you want to show something to someone or you're just proud of something and you want to show it, and it's like that's where YouTube is kind of cool. It's like pretty much that's why I decided to do it in the first place. It's like you build something, you're pretty proud of it, and you say like, yeah, it would be kind of cool, like if people could actually build that stuff easily now. So it's like. It's not more fun, but it certainly serves like a big part of it, like in the meaning that we can share and teach other people. Well, that's what I'm doing. I mean, like some people are just doing it for entertaining, which is totally fine. But for me, it's really about like, I'm not saying that it's always going to be like that, because sometimes you can just like get bored with building and stuff, because like if you do it too much, like anything else. But I think for me, it's just like sharing with others.
You said like meeting new people and having fun while recording. Well, yeah, we always have fun while recording. And definitely meeting new people is definitely a big bonus.
Everybody on here I met in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Because of Minecraft.
Yep.
You know, that's kind of weird. Like, just think about it. If you wouldn't have bought Minecraft, where your life would be right now? Like, what would be different? Like, would you
I'd be making video games?
Well, yeah, but
still.
Would you? Do you think like you would actually have started a YouTube channel for some other games, or maybe you would just have actually skipped it?
Never. No. I was never even intended to make it for Minecraft ever, and
Same
just happened.
YouTube in general, before I met you guys, was totally new to me. I only went on there once in a while to look at the funny videos, and
yeah, that's the thing exactly. I know I would have because I had a YouTube channel before having Minecraft. I was actually trying to. I had some cool ideas for blogs and vlogs and stuff like, which I never did because we started Minecraft. But I don't think I would be playing other games on YouTube at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
It wouldn't be the same. And this was
my
question.
I hadn't even thought of that, you know.
Minecraft was my first ever experience with YouTube. I mean, I've never, I hardly even came on to watch videos, and that was it. I just had a whole different life that I live. Now, my whole life revolves around YouTube. It's crazy.
I love what Chancellor says. Chancellor says, I probably wouldn't even be single. Like, if... yeah. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'd be 20 pounds lighter.
If I would be 20 pounds lighter, I would be dead. That's for sure.
I'd probably try doing skits. I have a lot of other passions like music, photography, animation. I'd be learning tons of different stuff. This definitely opens up a lot of different doors.
So you're saying all this videos recording is ruining your life? That you're not being able to do all this stuff?
Oh no. No, not at all. I personally have way too much creativity to be limited to just one thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just.
But is it holding you back?
This is a big part of it. No, absolutely not. Because I like focusing on this aspect of being creative in this way.
No, but like Wolf, like if it would all comes to an end, I still love, like you said, like photography. I still love doing animations, flash animations. I love building stuff in 3D, either maps or whatever it would be. Also, I do I do some drawing. I do humor stuff. I'm working on a video game. There's so much stuff I'm doing and that I love. And I'm pretty sure I could do something else for YouTube. I just think that it would be so freaking sad that I wouldn't know anybody of you guys, and it just like I'm really happy it went that way.
Yeah,
for sure. Mm-hmm. I'm grateful.
No, I don't wish I could cut the cord with YouTube. I absolutely love it. I mean, it is very stressful, but I absolutely love it. Seriously, it's like I said. I wouldn't have met the friends that I have today. I mean, I work my butt off doing it, but at the same time, I work my butt off from the comfort of my own home.
It's going to be YouTube stuff is no difference between having a normal job. You have your ups and downs. It's the same crap like YouTube having like publishing issues and numbers being off and subscription issues. Just like working at a job, your boss is a dick.
Overtime.
You got annoying coworkers, but now you get to choose who you want to work with. I mean, it's everything weighs out. It's just depending on how you want to look at it. YouTube has its same crap.
And when you think about it, you never have to like see your boss.
You're your own boss.
You're your own boss. So if you get pissed off, you get pissed off at yourself. Explicit Taco says, what would you guys do if all of a sudden YouTube is no more, like it just stopped existing?
I would actually just put all my content on a website and just like promote that website. It's like I never did it for myself. I never did it to actually like pay my bills because there's too much stuff going on in my life. I mean, I see LagLateNight like releasing 10 videos, 14 videos a day, Wolf the same. I mean, these guys are like on fire. It's like I would just move my content to a different website where I could still be in contact with all you guys for sure.
Well, that's the way you'd have to look at the question. It's just like, for myself wise, I don't look at life as far as what if this didn't happen, because we're already here, so you're living now in the moment and you look forward. You don't look back and go, oh, what if it didn't exist? What if I didn't meet this person? What if I didn't meet this person? I look at what I have now and I look forward. So that's a good question to reinterpret it and be like, where can I expand if YouTube dies now?
I would go back to art and game programming and design.
Like you'd go to like Blip TV or like some other medium where you would. That's why a lot of times you say like, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, because one day all of a sudden YouTube could be gone. And going to be like, where did everybody go? Well, if you're following us on Twitter and Facebook or Google Plus or our websites or our email lists, our newsletters, networking, then you're going to know where we're going to be at.
Well, even if LagLateNight, YouTube dies, I mean, LagLateNight would still be around.
Yeah, Twitch TV could still be around. We could still be doing podcasts.
We could have different things. I mean, like, there's so many other stuff I want to do, like on YouTube, except gaming. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to get there, but I mean, like, there's a ton of other stuff you can do. And most of us have different... We know more than one thing. We didn't specialize in only one thing. We're pretty polyvalent guy. I don't know if you guys use that word in English. We have a lot of strings to our bow. How do you say that? Like, we know how to do different stuff. So it's like LagLateNight can do music. He can build in 3D. We have
more
different
skills,
multiple traits.
Skill set.
Yeah,
exactly.
All trades.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is not my only trade at all.
No.
By far, my only trade. I mean, I've done so much stuff in my career that I have not even shared it with you guys. So, I mean, it's like I have a lot of stuff to fall back on. Right now, I'm just really, this is something that just took me by surprise, complete
You guys know
surprise.
that LagLateNight was an international ballet dancer? No, you didn't.
Yep. Yeah, I was an
Here's the
international
link.
ballet dancer. Gary, why the hell did you say something? I don't let people know that.
Okay, well, then we could tell you about the Gigolo days.
Well, my nickname was Package in the ballet arena.
Package. A UPS package? They have a special sticker on it?
Wow.
What were you guys doing before YouTube? I was on the corner when they found me.
Work in the corner?
I was just a street urchin.
Doing a normal 9-to-5 job that sucked ass?
Selling tricks.
But that's just me. I mean, some people out there could love their 9-to-5 job. I'm not bashing it at all. It's just depending on what you do. I mean,
Husky was a stripper, guys, by the way.
sorry,
they call him
Nice.
Big Butt Billy. Big Butt
Big
Billy.
Butt Billy? Wow.
Yep.
Shake that money maker.
I think I've seen him.
See
Take
him,
what your mama gave you.
see him on those Friday night butter shows.
Nice.
Bring your own stick of butter.
So that was him.
Uh,
Yep.
That's what they used to do to me. They called you bacon.
taking when I strip. Wow. Wow. Gotta earn them loonies.
Did anybody see the $300,000 bacon slap fight on Mojam?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's so disgusting.
Yeah. You see the slow motion?
Yeah.
The replay? Yeah. That's pretty good. Did anybody here contribute to the Humble Bundle?
Certainly
this
did.
time?
Anybody
Yeah.
I
did?
did.
Yes. Yes, of course.
I downloaded one of the games though.
Yeah,
I didn't
did.
play it yet.
Well, one of them is a Unity game, so you just play it right up from the website.
See
nice.
that right there. This is something that shows you guys how amazing the indie game community is. In one weekend, they raised what was it, 500,000?
400.
Or
430,
almost
7,000.
500.
440.
Yeah.
Okay, that is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
Like
that is.
that's just it's mind blowing
All
what
for
can be
charity.
done in this community, all for charity. And you know what? The crazy thing is this: is that there's been so many charity streams that happen within this community, and people still give, and they keep giving more and more. It's like what a wonderful community. This community is absolutely amazing.
Definitely.
You know, it's kind of funny. Also, like you would play on a Minecraft server, you would just talk to people, or you would play like in Terraria with random people, and you usually get most of the time nice people. Like you join a shooter game, or like a very hardcore
What's up,
MMO,
bitches?
and people are just like so freaking mean and like annoying and yelling and just like
Fucking noob.
it's
Yeah.
it's so retarded. I was playing Killing Floor like yesterday, and I was joining a server like, and people are just like they think they're super gangster behind their computer. I don't know. It's like, dude, you're playing a freaking game. You're sitting on a chair. Give me a break. It's not like you're shooting real
Come
people.
on, little
with a
Billy
gun.
Thompson. We all know you're 10 years old, and
Yeah, that's it. It's like bad attitude, and I'm like, oh god. All right. And that's what I love about like the Minecraft community, or just like the indie game community. Like, try to do like a freaking fundraiser on with the people from Call of Duty. Of course. I'm not
show 'em my
saying
dime.
that's it.
Yeah, I think it's funny. It's a great community, and I'm really proud to be a part of this community.
Yep. Couple more
What's worse,
questions.
gravel or parkour? Parkour sucks balls. How about that?
Yeah.